Ha-ha! We're here! Hello, everybody. We are live, coming at you from the internets. I'm waiting to see my microphone. There we go. I think I should be audible. Streamlabs updated
You're
today.
A company?
I am the entirety of Audible. All of your podcasts are mine.
I am Audible.
I am. Jeez.
You're good.
I am Audible.
Yay! Okay. Welcome everybody to Tales Does Tales, where we hear Tales of Initiative play through Tales from the Awning Portal, but not today! Today, I am your GM, Matt, and this is my delightfully daring and frighteningly fantastic cast of players. Bun, Haley, Danny, Raz, and Mark. I had a 5 beat in my head. I'm still not used to Raz being in here.
I'm
did it.
here.
Raz is here. Right.
Here. It's so exciting.
Is.
I literally forgot about it today. I was like, how the fuck did I forget?
How dare you? But
How
you're here
dare
now.
I forget?
You're here now. That's what counts.
I have like 5 alarms on my phone. It's like, Tails today.
Yeah.
Tails later. Tails today.
Tails in 10 minutes. Tails 15 minutes ago.
And then you're like, oh, dang.
I have an alarm that goes off like really early in the night before to make sure I go to sleep. Like,
Aww.
it's like you should be in bed. You need to be up at 4:30 a.m. So go to sleep now.
That Australia time, wiggity waggity. Just
Yeah.
the dedication of Haley and Taylor.
Haley's the realist one, okay? Like, Haley's the realist.
I don't know if I could do that.
Hails of
I
initiative.
really don't know. Hails of
You know what?
initiative.
When you've got not much to entertain yourself in the cage, you look forward to being let out.
If you had not made the
This is
joke,
your
I was...
enrichment period.
Yes. Throw in some fresh wood chips.
There you go. Exactly.
Here are your new dice.
Yeah.
I still really want a shirt that just says hashtag save Haley.
Hashtag save it.
Mhm.
And then it's just one of the many ridiculous Haley emotes inside of a cage on the back.
And then all the strangers are like, who's Haley?
What is this?
Do I need to be up and up on this? Do I need to go look this up?
Is this a reason to
gonna
not
get-
vote for Harris? What is this?
What is this?
We're gonna end up
What's
in
happening?
actual petitions at some point if we keep this up.
It's gonna be GoFundMe's for Save Haley.
For Save Haley.
They just go to nowhere. Don't trust those. Those are not official.
Those are not us.
Not official.
That's not us. Our
Well, they might be
GoFundMe
Haley,
is
but
called-
they're not us.
It's called Patreon. You should go to our Patreon and support us.
We should, on the shirt, there
Yes.
should be a QR code that just takes you to the Patreon.
Yeah,
Yes.
right. That's exactly it.
That's actually.
It's
that's
a live feed to the cage.
That's our next 24-hour extra live stream. Is just Haley in a cage for 24
It's just
hours.
Haley in a cage.
Just Haley in a cage. This is going down a dark path.
Is she still there? She's still there.
I checked in on her 3 hours ago.
Yeah, it's like one of those nest cams or like the ocean cams that watch the fish.
Give you a dog bed.
Incredible.
As long as I've got a hamster wheel and a hamster feeder, I'm sorted.
You're gonna be fine. Oh, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Ah, here we go. It's like, sorry. I have plugins that are getting fixed in the background. Don't mind me.
Oh.
Pay no attention to the Twitch stream behind the curtain. But
Pay no attention.
we are being sponsored once more this week by the lovely Nimble TTRPG. Pa-pow. Not only are we going to be doing like the stuff we've been doing with like the 5e conversion to Nimble, but a few of our players have stepped up to the plate, to mix metaphors, and are gonna try their hand at the actual Nimble rules, like making character sheets using the Nimble classes, just to buy me time to make sure all of my integrations are working. Danny and Mark and potentially Haley, could you run us through like a little bit of like what you've made over there in Nimble Land?
Yeah. So I have chosen to go the route of the cleric equivalent, which is the shepherd. Let me get back up there. And I, as a grave cleric, have chose the subclass, the Shepherd of Death. So I can do a lot of necrotic things. I can still heal though, which is fun, but I get a cute little creature that heals people and hurts people, and since I am a Shepherd of Death, he's a little zombie monkey, which is cute.
We named the monkey Jack.
Yeah.
Are we gonna need maps?
We are going to need just a little
Because
remote.
of the samurai.
It's a samurai.
I forgot about Daddy. I'm sorry.
Pam, please.
Pam, calm down, Pam. Don't make an HR complaint. Smash.
I will.
Need a thirst trap
Smash.
picture.
A thirst
Yeah.
trap. I'll look up a thirst
Thirst
trap picture of
trap.
Takudachi in the meantime.
Yeah.
While Mark
Uh-huh.
describes what's happening with Sari in Nimble Sari.
Sorry. So, Nimble does recommend that you do not multi-class. However, of course, I went against that and went complicated as I do.
Incredible.
So I have got a hunter / shadowmancer, which are the equivalents to ranger and as close to warlock as you can go and get. And with this, she is an ambusher, which means she just wants to bite people's ankles, because let's be honest, that's what Sari wants to do. She gets some cool, fun little tricks, most of which include, because she is an ambusher, she gets to start off by just Mark of the Hunter on people, or Hunter's Mark on people. I think it's called Hunter's Mark still. Which means that I then get an automatic little cool trick, kind of like what monks do in D&D, where they get key points and stuff like that, or what fighters get with their little thing. I haven't played a fighter in so long, I don't even remember what it's called.
I don't think they have that. Not anymore. You might be several editions back. I don't know.
I might, in fact, be several editions back. Or I might be thinking Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate, I know they have it. Their little charged up points for, I'm going to do a maneuver. Battle
Oh,
maneuver.
interesting. Okay.
Oh,
That may be
yeah.
how they do Battle Master, I guess, instead of superior
I think
dice,
that's
you
how
get to,
they
like,
do.
charge it up.
I think it's something like that. Anyways,
I've not
I said, I've not done them in so long, I can't actually remember that particular mechanic, so I am not an expert on
Don't
it.
at me. And I've never actually
Don't at
played.
me.
Haha.
But
PG-3.
you get little, like, charges for your cool little things instead of just, I do a thing. You have to actually pay attention to that shit. But in any case, I just have a little stabby ankle biter right now, who is not actually an ankle biter because she's a very tall barbarian lady.
If you're wondering what Haley's face is doing, I posted a picture of how I imagine Takudachi to be in chat. So, gawk
As one
away.
does.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
This is not going to go well.
I
for
love
me.
it. There's the third. See, I'm telling you, it's Daddy.
Damn.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll
Just
just
damn.
settle in here with him.
I'm not wrong.
No, he's not giving Daddy though. He's giving Zaddy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, in the same way that like Fire Lord Ozai in the
Ooh.
Netflix live action, I was like, how can you do this to me? This man is awful.
How am I supposed to feel awful when he is
Yeah.
that?
When he's this.
This man is too attractive to be the villain. Stop it.
I do find it hilarious that he said that he didn't even know that he was auditioning for Avatar: The Last Airbender. He thought it was Avatar, the blue people.
The
blue
blue people.
alien.
That makes
That's
sense.
so funny.
I constantly get, just to wildly deviate before we jump into the game, I constantly get into this debate with my friend who is like, Avatar, the blue alien one, stan, loves it, was excited about the World of Water or whatever the fuck the sequel was called. And it's just like, to me, I think he's only one of two people in the world, maybe, who have heard Avatar and thought not The Last Airbender first.
Yeah.
Because if there's one thing we can say about Money Explosion, the cinematic movement, Avatar, Blue Alien People, Dances with Wolves in Space,
Yeah.
the sequel, it is that it is culturally irrelevant. It has done absolutely nothing. You had Sigourney Weaver, the sex symbol of the 80s, as a blue alien person playing basketball in a movie which says unironically the word unobtainium, and you got 0 memes out of it? You are a failure as a movie.
Which is so weird because the only cultural thing I can think of is that this was the highest grossing film since Titanic.
Yeah, we all have.
And then there's like no memory after
If we
that.
go into our mind
After
palace,
that, no.
there's a bookshelf labeled highest grossing movie ever, the one everyone paid to see and we've all seen at some point, and then there's fucking empty shelves. I don't understand. How?
I do have to say that it holds a special place in my heart just because I went to go see it with my grandma, like my family, and my grandma, and it was one of the first movies she saw in 3D. And when everything's on fire and he's falling, I looked over and my grandma was going, "Oh!" and she was trying to catch him.
I think if we had all gone to see it with your grandma, it would be far more culturally relevant as a piece of cinema.
Yeah,
That was the
honestly.
experience that we needed.
Instead, all it's done is add, we can have sex with our hair to the big pool of sci-fi fanfic tools that we have at our disposal, and that's
But
it.
we still wear loincloths.
You made me so mad, I almost threw my dice tray. I hate those movies so much. They're so stupid. They're so stupid. Waterworld is a more culturally relevant movie for all of its financial failings.
Look, do not bash on Waterworld.
I'm not. I'm down for the quest for dry land. The map has a tattoo on her back, and this piece of shit James Cameron nonsense just parades around, blue dick swinging. I'm done. I just
As braids.
Are you done? Are you satisfied?
You
with
done?
this today?
So, Haley, how's your nimble 5e?
This is like this. I'm gonna derail again because I can't help it. Because you've passed it over to me now, and so I have the talking stick. I will continue.
You do.
I literally just watched an Instagram reel or some bullshit TikTok that was like the guy being like, "Yes, my girlfriend's dressing up as like in a cosplay of my favorite show, Avatar." And he pans the camera across, and she's fucking in blue full makeup. He's crying. She's like, do you like it?
3 people. There were 3 people that have heard Avatar and thought Blue Alien and not.
Yeah.
3 people. I think my dad probably would too.
I'm sorry to go off on a wild tip. That's one of my random.
Okay, here's the divider.
I love it. Oh yeah,
Look,
sorry.
did you have a
characters, right?
childhood?
Ah,
Were you born in the earlier
have you watched
80s?
Nickelodeon?
Yeah. Were you a Nickelodeon kid?
That's
Which,
fair.
Fuck Nickelodeon, but whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck Nickelodeon, but also
But also,
But also,
this TV show was such a big piece. It just really was.
Yeah.
I remember watching that shit when
It's
it
also
came.
well done. It had character depth. It's culturally relevant, unlike anything fucking James Cameron has done in the past 10 years.
real character growth.
Yeah.
Like you actually
Real
see
character
people
growth.
get better and change as a result
Yeah.
of things that happen to their life, and you're like, how relevant.
Wow.
And you've really got beef with James Cameron.
I don't like it when people just like I don't like it when mediocrity is praised. Somehow Palpatine returned. Fuck! We are now.
I'm gonna clip that.
Oh, there's
I
your
have
nerd
the
ramble.
talking
that is
stick.
the clip.
Haley has the talking stick, guys.
That's
Talking
right.
stick.
Haley has the talking stick. The talking stick must be Haley. Would you?
So Rift is an oath sworn as per the Nimble rules, which is quite exciting. There isn't really an oath that fits her because they are to assume that this is a group of heroes.
There was a little bit of assumptions there that we would be
Yeah.
playing heroes and not
but both
morally
of my
grey coded.
No, all of my areas are just to help allies and to get in the way of allies, which I mean, just doesn't feel like Rift's vibe. But if we had to pick one, Oath of Vengeance is the way to go. Because it just means she just gets extra hard hittings when other people get hit, which is fun. She's got something called Judgment Dice, which is immediate extra radiant damage if I hit on attacks, which is fun. Lay on Hands is like literally exactly the same, which is cool. And then, yeah, that's as far as I got in regards to the Nimble character creation. I don't have any numbers attributed to anything, but it's there. It
We'll be
exists and
fine.
it's fun.
We love that.
Yeah.
This kind of?
Yes, because I mean, I have to go through the spell list, and that was not happening 15 minutes before the stream started.
I did this at like 2:00 a.m.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I have to do that thing before stream tomorrow, which is probably why, we're a little bit late today, let's be honest.
It's all good.
But I did it, and I have numbers on mine, and I sent Matt in a very long
did.
message all the
Man,
details.
Discord really had trials and tribulations formatting that message, but we got there.
We got there.
Amazing.
My Discord is also like half of my second screen, so for me it looked fine.
Yep. Yeah, if you have like a strong like mobile like vertical orientation, it looks perfect. Anytime else it's like oh
Formatting.
man. It's in the game.
Speaking of a company that needs to get its shit together,
Yeah, they never
Yeah,
will.
honestly.
They never will. They're just gonna keep
if they fuck up my Dragon Age, that is an entire different rant, and we're not going there today.
It's so cute to me that you still have hope.
I have hope. There are high
I-
hopes.
Don't start this with us, because I have
I
That's
did
all they
want-
have, Matt. That's all they have.
Speaking of Dragon Age, to bring it back around to our game, as a reminder of what happened last time. Because, by the way, standard trigger warnings of we're a goopy, sloshy, tentacly blood pool of mess over here on Mondays. Ooh, Anna, get ready for things to get sloppy. If that ain't
Well,
if that
I
ain't your
mean-
jam, come back in a few hours for TPK. And then come back on Wednesday for Sunset over Vingalia. A far tamer stream. Nothing wild ever happens over there. And we do have Thin the Veil up, which I'm going to rename Punch James Cameron in the Face. No, I'm not going to. Thin the Veil is up if you would like to add to the craziness that is happening here. I'm gonna.
Every time it like gets to the top of it, we send a envelope full of glitter to James Cameron.
Yep. What I'll do is I'll program it to type out either a quote from the Blue Alien Avatar movies or a random string of letters created by AI, and you get to try and bet which one it is. It'll be harder than you think.
I can just imagine James Cameron is gonna be a villain in one of your TSL games.
I've made so many random rich white guys villains in my like
Yeah.
fourth wall breaking campaigns. Jake Cameron, you're on the list. I'm coming for you, buddy.
It's the funnest thing to do in your
Yes.
game, you know?
Chuck him in the
Oh,
House
man.
of Horrors. That'll do him good.
He's the gardener. He's the one that's impaled on the tree.
Yes.
I should have made better movies. I peaked early with Titanic. But to bring it back around, last time you fought Queen Aranya, the Broodmother. The reason this is tied to Dragon Age is I did watch the Broodmother that you brought up, and yeah, similar vibes. Dragon Ages was a little bit more creepy, a less
Yes.
less spider mommy,
Creepy.
more spider hag.
Not
Well,
even.
more
There's no
spooky, I want more
spider.
creepy.
There's just hag.
Yeah.
Gelatinous hag.
Gelatinous hag. She does have a spider. She's got the alien, the predator face though. So little slight spider vibes.
That doesn't even go to the horror of how
No.
the dragon
No, it
spawned and
doesn't.
why she's the broodmother. Like,
No.
I'll have to dive into a Wikipedia article later.
I
But
I
We
can
can play
link
later.
you one.
Time to
do
Reddit.
it. Time to Reddit. You did defeat her, freeing from service her overworked employee Pam, the Drow, shadow sorceress slash, I believe a little bit of level of bard, if I'm correct, if I'm remembering rightly.
Yeah.
Gotta have a jack of all trades when you're working in as a
Yeah.
what you call it, administrative assistant to a
Yeah,
demon
I'm
queen.
personal assistant, you know. I take care of all of the business so that she doesn't have to, and I get paid like shit.
You paid.
I would like to say that in Nimble, I think your class would be the Songweaver and the Songweaver of Snark as the subclass.
That's pretty
Yay!
great.
Yes.
Songweaver of
Hats off to Nimble just for naming a subclass of Snark. That's
yeah,
pretty
of
awesome.
Snark.
That's
Snark.
great.
That's amazing.
Good.
Snark.
I love
Snarf.
that. I'd be snarky.
Great.
After defeating Queen Aranya in the caves, you moved into a new area, and that was where we had left off last session, was arriving in what looks like a rather serene farmland, and seeing this imposing samurai-style figure in front of you.
Daddy.
Zaddy, otherwise known as Takudachi. And I will move us over to the combat screen. Not necessarily that there's going to be combat, but just so everyone's aware of what we're looking at over here.
What did I write down about Takudachi?
Yeah, and Pam, having been preparing meeting notes for her late employer.
My late employer.
What
my
did you
dearly
have
departed.
about Takudachi in preparation for meetings with him?
You told me that his father was a tiefling, but he's human. He enjoys the finer things, and he's lying about a lot of debt that he has because he's a gambler.
Mm.
He's into a lot of gambling debt, and he is loyal to the Shadow Empress.
Indeed. So he sees all of you arrive, and he's like, I was just getting bored. Are you here for a fight? I'll gladly supply one.
Well,
I don't think we need to resort to violence right away.
there. I mean, do you want to fight?
It is as fun as any other activity, I can imagine.
We could,
No, there are many more fun activities that you can do, just saying.
Riff blushes. No, no.
Is that so? This is going to wildly deviate very soon.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that farmhouse looks pretty comfy.
like, let's go.
Is that farmhouse occupied?
Yeah. You wouldn't happen to have
Message.
a set of cards on you, would you? And I like pull out like a satchel of gold and like toss it in my hand so you can hear the gold clinkling in my fingers.
Allow me to retcon and say that I messaged Rift
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
in the
Yes.
head about
yes,
it.
yes, yes.
I can actually do that. I'll just I'm just sitting there like focusing,
Mhm. Yeah.
like whispering stuff.
Give it a quick like play-by-play of what's happening.
Yeah.
Just like
guys.
a whisper in my ear just saying Zaddy's a gambler.
Zaddy's a gambler.
Zaddy's
He's got a lot of gambling debt.
I, just to fit your personal assistant vibe, kind of want you, whenever you whisper, to have the little, like, voice recorder thing, but instead of voice recording, it, like, projects it to the
It
other
projects
person.
it. Yeah.
That's pretty great.
It's one of those. It's one of those walkie-talkies. It's like it's like the,
Yeah.
the instant call, the
Like
headset.
that.
The headset it flips down.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
you
Bud.
brought
It's
up
what-
that you've
it's what
got the
Bud's
little,
got going
like,
on.
crystal,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I got that thing. I have that thing going on here.
Yeah,
and
it's
I'm
got the
thinking
bit of-
it's my
what is it,
arcane
copper
focus
wire?
too.
The copper wire with the
I-
crystal
Copper
Yeah,
wire?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's what
Perfect.
it that's what
components
it
already
is.
built into it.
I don't
I
know.
was like,
I-
this is annoying.
I'm now asking a question and realizing that the Nimble characters might not have this on their character sheets, but what it would be like a passive perception? What is everyone's passive perception that we got going on here? just no from Sari.
11 on D&D.
11 on D&D land.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
not
right.
one for Nimble. You
Well,
don't have
there-
passive.
Do you have a
Yeah.
perception?
Yes.
Yes.
So what would be 10 plus that?
14.
14? Okay.
15.
15?
18.
18 for charisma. And then Pam,
Damn. 13.
13. So charisma with the like clinking of the coins, he like arches an eyebrow. He's looking intrigued. He's sort of resting both of his hands on like the hilt of this massive sword that sort of sweeps back, and you can see it like parting the cloak behind him. There is this like little like hungry stomach growl that is just barely tinged with like a sense of metal. It's like the sword's stomach was growling.
Is your sword hungry?
Now just looking at my gun like,
Is your gun hungry? That's the question.
I know, now just looking at the cursed thing and just like pressing my ear to it, just like, okay, that's... Let's hope that he's stronger than a sword.
I have cards. I have dice. I'm willing to play a few games. Do you have any of preference, or shall I pick?
I feel like as a player move, I want to set up the game, but Haley doesn't know any games. So I've got Riftwood. Like I feel like like you know, she's gonna suggest her best played game, and she would be good at something. What has she got? She's got no tool proficiencies, so she's not good at nothing.
Sorry,
but she thinks
that?
she is.
I'm good at cards.
What's that game from Matt Mercer's campaign?
Oh yeah.
Like
I have
what did he call it? Crick Queen's Call.
Ooh, I don't have that one, so I got a bunch. Spoiler
You got a
alert.
bunch of them?
A spoiler, peek behind the screen. I did take like a bunch of his Game of Chance that came up in like the first campaign and like poured over those rules, because home game I was always like, oh, what's a fun little game that isn't just like rolling a dice and adding a modifier. So I have a couple of those.
Hell yeah.
If you
It's
don't have any
Liar's Dice.
preferences. There is Liar's Dice, which I do
Can I-
have.
Oh,
the list
Liar's
for.
Dice. That's always
Can
good.
I roll to see if Rift knows a game? Because I
Sure.
don't want to give him the opportunity to be like, if you don't know anything, this is Haley doesn't know nothing.
You don't want him to
Right,
be able to set the
literally.
stage unilaterally. So yeah, go ahead. Give me a. I'll say.
Charisma would
History?
only pipe in to say that she's good at cards.
I'd say you could do. Yeah, let's do a history check.
I got a 9 - 2. So I actually, as soon as he asked me what card game, I'm like, games have cards?
Charisma, did you want to make a check?
Charisma.
Oh no, Bun's internet.
Oh no.
I'm good with
No.
dice.
What?
That's what it is. I can do dice.
If you have a
Okay,
gambling tool
so I got a nat
proficiency.
20.
Oh Jesus.
Wow. Okay.
That was specific with you have card proficiency, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so a couple of card games. There is sorry, I changed this in one spot of my notes, but not. I was like, wait a second, that's the Matt Mercer name for this game. I have to change
Yeah,
it.
yes. I have to change it. I
have
can't
to
use
change it
Matt
for this
Mercer's
one.
name.
Haha. There is a couple of card games specifically. Is Other King's Court. This one is probably with a nat 20. This is the one that is like the most difficult game to play. It is. Has anyone ever played Mao like in real life? Does anyone know that game, that reference? Okay, it was just my classmates that were absolute dickheads in high school. Mao was a card game that you did not explain the rules, and they were incredibly complex, and the only way you learned was by fucking up. And everyone had to be quiet the entire time. When you won, you got to make a new rule. But you were trying to like constantly sucker new people in to the game to keep basically bullying people with
That's
this game.
rude.
It is that game. Other King's Court is a game of like ephemeral rules, and it is more about like deception, trying to figure out what the rules are by fucking up the least. And typically, whoever
sounds good
the
to me.
host is the one who knows the rules to start with. There's also Merchant's Gambit, which is a basic like rounds of betting. Think kind of like poker. You know, you bet, there's a round. You bet, there's a round. And then there's the classic Three Dragon Ante, which is a pretty complicated game involving around 70 cards that has like various suits and things. It's a little bit like somewhere between bridge and solitaire in terms of our equivalencies.
Yeah,
We're
we're just
between
tossing out a
bridge and
few
solitaire.
card game names, just like we got this one, we got that one.
My vote is for the first one. As I say with my high charisma score.
That would be my choice as well. Personal favorite.
Nice.
You know, I do also have
You can see he just sort of like quickly sits crisscross down onto the ground, tucking his sword behind him so that it lays against the ground. What would be your starting wager as he starts riffle shuffling a few cards?
What have you got on you?
You're the one presenting the coin. I have plenty.
Nice. I like turn the group huddle. Turn to the
We all put our heads together.
How much should I put up to begin with? I don't know what a reasonable amount to offer a demon is.
Do I have any input here about like what he usually plays? Like what?
Give me another history check. This would be to see like
Okay.
what his debt is, like what the
Right.
amount,
Well, yeah.
order of magnitude of his
what-
debt.
Yeah. And like the tables that he usually plays, what the annies are there. Oh, first roll of the night is a 19.
Ooh.
That's stuff.
Ooh.
24.
24. Knowing his social circles, it would typically be bets in the hundreds of gold, usually leading to pots with the thousands of gold. So, especially in like a one-on-one, just a heads-up game, 2,000 gold would be a encouraging opening bet. But you could lowball it or go either direction on that.
I will convey this information.
I say one. Should I offer 1,000? Start up with one
As a starter?
from there,
I mean, you could.
because it's gonna go up, isn't it?
It's gonna go up, right?
Does it
Like,
go up
is there
by
rounds of
1,000?
betting?
In other King's Court, no. Well,
No?
you're not sure because you have to learn the rules of the other
Yeah,
King's
I'll
Court.
have to learn the rules.
Hmm.
I don't know the rules.
Luckily, Charisma's here and probably knows the rules.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what are the rules?
Teresa, is it gonna go up by 1,000 every time if I pick 1,000 to start with? Or is it, do you know? Reply to me.
We're asking Bun, okay?
Yes.
So we're asking Charisma, but we need Matt to answer.
Gotcha. You actually don't know because it is other King's Court. Part of the premise is that you don't necessarily know the rules.
Oh, you don't know the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 1,000 would be a safe
I think so. We'll go
safe
from
but tantalizing amount if
Yeah.
there's random rules.
there. If it
that-
raises.
Yeah.
If it raises. Alright, cool. Perfect. Yep. I pull 1,000 and I toss it to the ground just out of his reach.
Mhm.
Because he's sitting on the floor, so he'd have to do one of those weird having to get up onto all fours to actually reach it.
He does it because Sari's like,
Me
oh,
for a sec.
that missed, and scuttles forward and then puts it in his lap.
He
Sorry
has
about that.
while you're discussing, he has folded out this little cloth covering onto the ground where the cards can lay out.
I pat you on the head as you run total past back to me. I'm like, no.
What a
You
helpful
little
little
sweetheart. How does it work? Do we all play?
It would just be 1 versus 1. You're sort of conspiring over there, talking it out. Assume one of you represents all of you. Right?
This is the Undying Master.
Yes, but Charisma will be the one to play.
I never knew the Undying Master to be such a coward.
Oh shit.
Ouch.
Yeah,
Haley's
sorry. I
giggling
thought it was an
because
emergency.
you caught me off guard there. I don't deal with conflict well, but Rift has got a straight face and she gives him a death stare. like almost invoking her vengeful presence. uh,
Is it cowardly to know where your strengths and weaknesses are? I thought that was just being a good warrior. If you have someone who's better at something, you send them into battle. If you have someone who's better at something, you send them out to scout.
Sure,
Just making use of our numbers.
You just seemed so eager, and now you're falling back.
I know.
no, I was never really eager, just willing to put up the money, you see. That's where my talent lies.
The money, the help, and the gambler. He points towards charisma.
Help? No.
Are you ready to play then?
Sure.
Let's do this.
He starts dealing out cards.
We all get into a combative stance around him. No.
Yes. Wait, can we make it a game of ninja? I'm sorry. This is actually just ninja, okay?
Gotcha.
So, let's go.
All
We
right.
can play flashlight chasey. Y'all ever play that?
The flashlight tag?
Yeah, flashlight tag. Yeah, we call it
Yeah,
chasey instead of tag, which is quite funny. Like
that is funny.
I only
That's
learned
awesome.
I only learned tag once that literal movie came out called Tag.
Oh,
where they,
yeah.
Called
where they
Tag?
play chasey,
Yeah.
and it's like, no, it's called chasey.
Excuse me, this
You
is
named
Chasey.
your movie wrong. This would be like
You're
picking the name
incorrect.
Avatar when that's already
And
a thing.
Yeah.
It's funny because you
bitch.
still run up and you still say tag, you're it. Like you still say that.
You
Yeah.
don't say
You lost
Chasey,
me.
you're it.
I was with you. I was with your Australian colloquialisms, and then you still say tag, and that is nonsense.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, so
You just named it
I mean,
after
I
the
would run
first
up and
part
say
instead of the
Chasey,
second
right?
part.
yeah, it's because like
Alright.
the game is that you're chasing each other.
Yes.
So you do have to tag them. Like it does. Like it's like
Yeah.
like tag football is still called like it's still you know what I mean. It's like that. I
It's
think
Chasey
probably-
football.
It's Chasey
Yeah.
football.
Chasey,
Chasey
football.
football. I want to play Chasey football.
Chasey football sounds so fun.
Oh god, okay.
Incredible.
Okay.
So,
Very tangenty today.
charisma.
I know the ADHD is really ADHDing.
We just missed each other. That's
We
all.
did. We did.
Yeah.
Charisma.
I got a
He called
B12
me the
shot,
help,
so I'm
right?
good.
Nice.
Oh lord.
Charisma, you get to make a wisdom check, and you can add your proficiency bonus if you're proficient in any of the following: investigation, insight, or playing cards. You are basically trying to figure out the rules and keep up as he most assuredly whittles you down. He separates the stack of 1,000 into equal stacks first, and then starts playing cards and is just like staring at you the whole while as he does it.
Did we rest
Alright.
earlier in the
No.
castle or
No.
when
We
you-
took
okay, no.
a short rest
Short
in the
rest.
caves, but we have
Yeah.
not long rested.
Correct.
Cool. Just double
So, and
Because we're dumb.
because you are in Nimble Land, charisma with two stacks of exhaustion, you just have a -2 to these checks.
All right, I do actually have
I
one
forgot about
exhaustion.
that.
Do I have one or two?
You have 2,
I have two.
and then
Okay.
Pam has 1.
All right.
1
so
point of
minus-
exhaustion. What is it for again? What does that do to you?
Just -1 for however many points you have on non-combat things.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Then I rolled a
Awesome.
15.
15? All right. I rolled really low, so that was actually a success. You are able to quickly study up the rules of the game, and you're kind of figuring out what's happening here. There's still plenty that you haven't figured out, and the stacks are not as tipped in his favor as you would think they might be were you not so quick on the study. So he has a small lead on you, but that lead is only in the narrative of like you've lost enough, but you've quickly figured out from losing that what the rules are. So if you'd like to make another check, let's see here. You figured out enough of the rules so you can keep doing that same style check, or you could do you could do intelligence deception if you would like to try and cheat. You could do by cheating as in like doing rules that aren't the rules, but you're going to bluff them as if they are the rules kind of thing. Dexterity sleight of hand if you would like to cheat the old-fashioned way. Or you could just make an intelligence check. And I would say if you're proficient in playing cards, that does count. Did
Can
all
I
of
offer
that
the
make
help
sense?
action?
I had the image of my head of like rift behind her, just with a holy light begins to glow and just bless. But like,
Bless.
she
Bless.
does.
Can I cast guidance on myself?
I would say you start to
He
like
would
make a
notice.
somatic gesture, and he's just like, "Oh, no, we don't need any of that."
All right.
Okay, Sari is totally that annoying friend who's like, okay, so what does that actually mean? Except she's leaning in towards him because he seems to know what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He
I
is-
play
time
bones. I don't play cards.
He seems very capable of just sort of like blocking you out. Like he's just ignoring you completely.
He'll just
Alright, so
start
I'm gonna-
narrating what he's doing with no clue what he's actually doing. Like, oh, okay, I absolutely see what you did there. I see the play here.
Yep.
Don't know what he's doing, guys.
All right. So I will go with deception because my intelligence is not that high, but I
Okay.
do have at least decent deception.
Sounds good.
So, and I rolled in 18.
I rolled a natural 20 on my Rickroll dice.
As one does.
Damn it!
So you see your pile is now quickly dwindling. It was that sort of misstep of like, you're pretty sure you know the rules and you committed to it, and it like suddenly like 2 other rules popped up and you're like, fuck, oh no! So it is best of 3, so you get 1 more chance.
Could I do a perception to make sure that he's not cheating?
You could try and do a wisdom perception check, yeah.
Oh, can I also do that?
Sure.
I want to be drinking rosé. Like I've pulled a whole bottle of rosé from my
Yeah,
bag,
Absolutely.
and there's just like a straw.
Alright.
I'm drinking that, and I'm just watching.
Love it.
22. I like how I've been just increasing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Get
crazy
better.
straw that turns into the glasses as well. Goes around the ear and then back into the mouth. To see the wine, like.
It is a 20.
20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty.
With charisma, you are able to. What I'll say is you don't notice any cheating. He's not cheating at all. He's just playing it straight. But you do, with that perception, you are able to sort of like watch the cards, and you're kind of card counting in a way, and even watching where he's putting them in his hand as they like go and return back. So you're able to sort of like figure out what he's going to play before he plays it, and sort of intuit more of the rules out of that. So when all is said and done, you are able to gather all of the coins onto your side. Well done. Good job.
Oh, did she win?
Thank you. I give this this winning from the blessings of the Lord.
How about again?
Beautiful.
Again? Are
Yeah.
you sure?
I'm sure.
Looking around the group. Again?
Again.
Have fun.
All right.
Do you want to go again? Do you want to go against a different one of us?
Whoever you'd like.
Are you playing the same game? Are you going to play a different game?
Ooh, yes. Pam, you said you do some games.
I can do dice.
Ooh.
I'm not very
dice.
good at cards, but I'll play.
Would you like to
Sips
do a
rosé.
dice game?
I'd be okay with a dice game.
Have
Do you
fun.
have one you like more?
I like this game the most, but I'm fine with whatever.
I'll play this game. I don't care.
Pam's been watching.
cards.
You understand
Pam,
the
a
rules.
pat on the
don't you?
I'm like-
shoulder.
I understand this game now.
Yeah, giving Pam a pat on the shoulder. Bardic inspiration.
Oh no!
Oh yay! I got a bardic. This is so fun. We get to give each other bardic inspiration.
Just keep
That's
passing them back and
amazing.
forth.
Okay,
That's fantastic.
Are you playing Other King's Court, or are you playing a different
Yeah.
game? Okay.
we'll play other King's Court. We'll stick
Okay.
with the same game, just
All right.
because.
You are still gonna have to make that first wisdom check to figure out
Okay.
the rules. So wisdom using either investigation, insight, or playing cards.
Can I
Okay.
have a boost or something because they were watching the first game intently? They're
Ah.
right next to you, looking over the shoulder.
I'll say you can have a +1, which negates your -1 from exhaustion.
Yes.
Hey, it's better
I will
than-
use investigation.
Okay.
Already. This is exactly what I'm like at casinos, by the way. This is perfectly correct. I'm like, I could
don't
totally
know.
play.
Oh no.
7.
And how much did y'all put up? Did
8,
y'all put up
9.
the same 1,000?
Yeah, probably. Play around with the same 1,000 for now.
Okay. So
I take
Did
my
we
original
double our
1,000.
money in the first?
yeah, you doubled your money in
Yeah,
the first one.
I take my original 1,000 and I chuck that away. And now we're just using our winnings.
That's poor sport, taking your winnings and running. Don't
Fine,
wanna
I'll
put
leave it
them up.
there.
So he matches the 2,000 if you put
All
2,000
right, yes,
forward.
yeah, easy peasy, double or nothing.
Double or nothing. Wow.
And then,
Nine.
what'd you get for the investigation?
It's a 9.
9?
9!
9. I'm assuming you don't want to burn the bardic inspiration on that. And it is.
No.
You thought you knew the rules and you were getting trounced very quickly. It is just not a good time. If you would like to
Like-
try that again.
Your charisma's got so much anxiety right now. She's like, oh my god.
My mind's
Charisma
to
is
your
just like,
mind.
no. You need to do no this way. Do it this
It's
way.
This way.
Wait, do I have message? Can I just whisper in your ear?
Just whispering in my ear.
Whisper, whisper, whisper. What'd you get?
Okay. Sorry.
Nope, no worries.
I was putting magic into it, okay? I got
Ah,
a 12
that's
this
fair.
time.
12? No, keeping the bardic?
I'll
Entirely
I'll
up to
use
you.
it.
I'm not trying to bait
It's
you into
best-
it. I'm just.
is it best 2 out of 3 or is it like
It's best
Just-
2 out of 3. So
okay, so I'll use the bardic
Okay.
then. I will.
That's
Okay.
good.
Wait, so that's is it a D6 or is it re-rolling?
Yeah, mine's a
Charisma.
D6.
D6.
Okay.
Are you sure you don't want to check this door?
I'm not baiting you, even though it sounds like it.
14.
14. I rolled an 11 for a dirty 20. I had some real shit rolls in that last round. He
So I was just really lucky.
he
And
continues to press.
11 for a dirty 20.
He continues to press and just very swiftly knocks you out, not wanting to leave anything to chance. He is not
I'm
as
just
playful as he was the first round.
Rude.
Them's the breaks.
Sore winner as well as a sore loser.
Drink my rosé.
Winner's a winner. You done
Best 2 out of-
playing?
a bit. Well, one more, right?
Do you want to play this time?
Sure, we could do this.
Give it a go. I hate when the whispering happens.
Yeah.
That's just so creepy.
Let me assist as the help. Just hat.
What I'll
Bardic
say is-
inspiration.
What I'll say is, yes, you can absolutely give Bardic Inspiration, and what I'll say is that Charisma and Rift, you could have been talking about like what the rules are, like kind of whispering far enough away that you weren't cheating. So you can absolutely skip straight to rolling any check that you want to make instead of just those wisdom checks.
Yes. Nice. I step forward, putting up another 2,000 gold.
Mm-hmm. Which he
Sari has
mirrors.
officially gotten bored and starts
As-
wandering off towards the farmhouse. It's like,
As this was going on, can I have like healed, cast some healing, or is
If
I
y'all
have
were
all
if
full.
you were down on health, you're absolutely up on health. That one's because y'all did
I'm
short
full
rest.
on health.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I'm
should.
just
I
low
mean, I'm
on
full.
spell slots.
Mhm.
okay?
Alrighty.
Okay. So you put up 2K, he puts up 2K. and you can make wisdom investigation. You could do wisdom perception. If you want to try and cheat, you could do dexterity sleight of hands. You could do intelligence deception, or you can just do intelligence checks with your card proficiency.
So
if you have
every check is intelligent based?
There's a lot of intelligence ones. Is there anything specific you're looking for to be able to go at this?
Well, I have just in general charisma, and I have a bit of dexterity to be able to sleight of hand, I guess. Shimijin.
How's your
Can I-
perception?
Yeah, but it's a charisma deception. If it was an intelligence deception, it would be crap.
I could see charisma. I could see regular deception if you wanted to.
Regular deception,
Mm-hmm.
or even a persuasion, and being like trying to oh no, because it'd be deception. Yeah, I mean, it depends on what hand I have. I'm
True.
either persuading or I'm deceiving, is whether or not I have a good or bad hand. So I mean, but the score's the same either way. So I'll roll that one.
Okay. And I'll roll mine. I'll keep rolling with this hot dice.
20.
Dirty 20.
Yes.
The help that charisma has given you sets you off to a good start, and you are quickly getting most of the chips onto your side of the little sheet.
I have like this most stoic rock face on ever, and then I just look up at him and I just like give him like a little wink.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to do the same thing again.
Okay.
Okay.
Bardic inspiration.
I'm going to
I know,
use
right?
it. I'm going to use it as a d6. Oh, okay. 20. Wait. Yeah, a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 again. The dice turned away from me. I was only in 16 on my end.
That bardic inspiration saved us!
You are able
Yay!
to scoop up the rest of the gold very quickly, and you all hear at this point this sort of like awful like grinding noise. No! And he unsheathes the sword, and we are gonna roll for initiative.
I have
What
a
a-
question. Because Haley just reminded me about
Yes.
the spell slots that we've used. Should
Ah.
I take off some of my mana? Here?
Yeah, how much mana do you have total?
15.
15, and then how many spell slot? Like, do like a fraction of like spell levels to mana.
Is that how it came out? I didn't understand the mana thing.
Yes, because it's
So whatever your like spell casting ability plus 2
yeah.
is. And then
yeah, mine was wisdom plus 2, and then each level. Extra level was another 2,
Yeah.
and then if
Right.
if one of your like level ups gave you a wisdom, that would be a +1.
Okay. Yeah, I think Shadowmancer is different then, because Shadowmancer only has mana equal to your charisma.
Oh, interesting.
So I think every class then has a different mana pool.
Interesting.
My
Okay,
judgment
yeah,
dice goes off of my charisma.
I'm not sure because in D&D for spell slots I would have had 10 spell slots, but I have 15 mana.
How about we just say
Huh.
you got half? You'll have half of your mana, like reduce your mana to half, and we'll just go with that.
Okay, so should I make that a 7 or an 8?
Make it an 8. Round up, half rounded up. Just to keep it easy mode.
Are we rolling initiative?
And you roll for initiative, and remember in doobity-doobity-doo, in this system, initiative doesn't say when you go, it just says how many actions you get on your first turn.
Got a 16.
Combat screen.
On that screen.
Rules
Yeah.
reference. Shmya. All these notes from last time. Okay,
Now,
so
where's that pinned message?
who got a single digit?
Me.
I have not rolled yet.
Just Pam. Oh, we're waiting on Sari.
Okay. Rolled, we're good.
Okay, so not single digit. So Pam, you are only going to have one action on your first turn. And then who got 10 to 19? Okay, everyone else will have 2 actions on their first turn. And who thinks they got the highest? We'll just start in there and go in a circle. Who got 15 or
I
more?
got 18.
18?
17.
17?
12.
Okay, so 18, Charisma, you are up first, and we'll just go in a circle based on the combat screen layout from there.
Yeah, that's what the actual Nimble thing is like, heroes go first by default, and then you go clockwise.
Yes, because most of the boss monsters all have like, after each hero's turn, do a thing. So I get plenty of turns.
Oh lordy, not
Indeed.
again.
Oh, no,
Anything
not
but
again.
The brood mother. Anything but the brood mother.
No!
Yeah, fuck her.
Alrighty.
Such a sore loser.
So
No.
I am going to. Oh God. I don't think I was emotionally ready to start. Oh man.
We fight.
Shoot. I know.
This crazy demon combat brought to you by Nimble. Pow.
Yeah,
Links
brought to you
in
by
the
I
chat.
wonder if it would have ended up combat if we went into the farmhouse.
You know?
You know what?
Different
Would
kind
have
of
been a very
combat.
different kind of initiative.
I'm
Daddy,
So-
yeah.
Just as much skewering, though.
thinking about.
Yes.
I'm thinking about casting
lot less.
cautious, hideous laughter
Ooh, okay.
to knock him prone, so this way, like people can kind of smack.
Mhm.
Would that would mean that they would get like advantage on their attack rolls?
Yeah, if he's prone, I'm pretty sure you get advantage on attack rolls against him. Let me see, what is that? Speed is halved, and the creature has disadvantage on attacks. Melee attacks against the creature have advantage. Ranged attacks have disadvantage. Prone creature can spend 15 minutes of movement to stand up. So almost the same in Nimble as 5e.
All right, then let's cast it as one
Okay.
of my actions.
I think that's going to be 2 actions, because it's a spell.
Oh, yes, that's because it's a leveled spell. It is all of
Level-
my actions.
Leveled spell. Oh, all of your actions for this turn. That's right. So he gets to make a save, and I rolled a 14.
15 was the
Damn
DC. You were so close.
Ugh. All right, so he is prone. Correct.
Prone.
Is there-
I have-
Is there anything else? Is he also incapacitated or anything like that, or is it just prone?
Steady.
Let me see.
He's laughing, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
Finds
got the
it,
laughing. I
routine.
wasn't sure if that did something.
Becoming
beyond just prone.
incapacitated and unable to stand up
Incapacitated.
for the duration.
So what does incapacitated do? I know what it does. Here we go. Incapacitated creature can't do anything. Well, lame. Okay, hold on.
Let's just keep him in this for as long as
We'll
it
just-
lasts on him.
In that case,
love
I'm
that.
gonna
Pickle
burn.
him.
In that case, he's gonna burn one of his legendary resistances. I thought it was just
No!
prone, but incapacitate cannot stand.
Mhm.
I was gonna strip him of his items and be like, lay there
No,
and laugh.
You lay there and laugh.
you lay there and laugh. Alrighty,
We're
so he
gonna
burned a
have a-
legendary resistance though, so he's only got so many of those.
Damn
And-
you.
Damn you! And that was your 2 actions. That was your turn. So now we go to the next person's turn, but he does get to act after each hero's turn. He gets to do a couple of things. Oh, and y'all are all bunched up. So
We sure are.
he is
Not
a
me, bye.
Not be bye. No, just you skulking away there. So he is. I'm just gonna double check ranges. Or yes. So this is going to hit
There's only
all
so
of you.
much card playing she can watch before she's like, I don't know these rules. Bye.
I don't know these rules. Bye. So he's gonna
You're
use.
not telling me the rules.
He's gonna
What
use
use are you?
Hurricane Slash. So I need everyone to make a strength saving throw, and that applies to both Nimble and 5e character sheets.
We're making double math.
Nope.
Sorry.
Nope. I'm SOL.
Oh no.
Oh
what am I
no.
Sorry.
10.
I had a moment.
I guess
Strength saving throw.
not Sari. Sari is out of this. But everyone else.
Yes.
Pam, what'd you get?
What am I rolling? Sorry, my brain
Strength save.
turned off for a second. Oh, that's great. My strength is like negative.
I'm sure it's a great number for you.
Oh my god, same! High
Yeah.
five!
It's like it's actually -1. It's great. So it's not
Oh.
Not terrible.
2, but
It's a minus
it,
two.
So what'd you get?
that's 7 minus 1 is a 6.
Yeah, that's nope. Fail. Riff, what'd you get?
10.
10. Reaper, what'd you get? 2. Charisma, what'd you get? Oh my gosh! Incredible. Oh,
No one was
every
prepared.
Single, every single one of us was just like coins, 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 coins.
oh my gosh. Ooh, that does remind me I need to look up what that did. Okay, I rolled almost maximum damage. That is
Shit.
18 points of slashing damage to all of you.
Oh no!
Oh no. That's half of me.
Doesn't feel
And-
good.
Sing my feelings.
Sorry, I'm just making sure that this is on there so a reminder. And all of you are knocked into the sky and held as he swipes the sword out. There's this buffet of wind, and all of you are just lifted off of the ground and held aloft by wind.
Oh, that's
Now,
really cool.
Listen-
I know I'm using some stats from D&D Beyond, but do I get my judgment dice since I've been attacked now?
You've been attacked. You get your judgment dice. Yes,
Thank you.
that counted. That was
We're
his.
trying.
That's his whole. That's his whole turn, though. He can only do that with his actions.
Is that a spell?
That was not a spell. It is just
Okay.
a weird demon samurai bullshit.
Cool. Just making sure because I forgot I have counterspell, so I was
Oh,
like,
nice.
I should remember that.
Yes.
I should remember that.
And while you are there, by the way, you are restrained. You can use an action to repeat the save to try and get yourself out of it. Okay, and that is going to bring us to. Sari's turn.
Oh, well, that wasn't nice of you. We were just playing a game. First thing she is going to do, because I'm an ambusher, once we roll initiative, I make a cast Hunter's Mark for 0 action
Nice.
points. So we're just gonna immediately go,
Just gonna do
well,
that.
that wasn't nice, and line up and boop.
Nice.
And her Hunter's Mark is just kind of this little, similar to his, like, except hers is a rush of cold, like, wintry wind around him.
Ooh, very cool.
She's just like, no. I also gain 1 thrill of the hunt charge because we rolled initiative.
All these mechanics that I have no idea what they are. I'm loving it.
I'm here to tell you because I wrote them down. So
Yeah!
I would know what they are.
Excellent.
I love that.
So for the people in the audience, and Matt, you gain 1 thrill of the hunt charge whenever you roll initiative or when a creature dies while marked by you. So this is going to be my only one because I don't expect him to die. So
Not and still have combat going. That's for sure.
and still have combat. You get a max of wisdom charges at a time, and charges expire when combat ends, so I can't just hold them in my pockets. And then you just expend 1 thrill charge to perform a maneuver.
Oh, cool. Nice.
So what she is going to do is she is going to use her sharpshooter, thrill of the hunt, which ignores a marked target's armor for 1 attack,
Ooh,
but only if I
okay.
forego movement in this turn.
Oh, neat. Okay, cool.
So he is just going straight to damage.
Yep,
Fuck you.
I like it.
So for this particular one, we are using her longbow, which is a 1d8 plus 3 because we don't have all of the fancy things that come with stuff like that. But Hunter's Mark does add damage equal to your hunter level, so that'll be 1d8 plus 7.
Okay.
I don't get all the fancy. other stuff that comes with being D&D. Oh.
Sorry.
That's fine, because I rolled max damage,
That's a crit then.
which means I have to roll another one of these. So I really didn't like that move.
Explosion.
That was
Explosion.
not max damage, but that was still a 6. So that is
Gonna be a good amount of damage.
8.
8 points of
11,
damage.
12, 13, 14 for the 6. And then 7 makes it 21.
21 points of damage. Owie!
She just shoots straight through the chest. And just
Boom.
Like, no.
Yes. By the way, for those wondering, I was expecting when they made Nimble sheets to have like more HP to make up for like all the damage that happens, because we noticed that, like in the Aranya fight, she was doing so much damage. No, it's just everyone does so much damage in Nimble that fights are like, I can't imagine a fight lasting 3 rounds. Like, we'll see what happens with this guy, but yeah, y'all, that is a dump truck of damage.
That's okay.
I would-
Because then, for my second action, I have cantrips, and cantrips
nice.
do not take up my mana. Now there is the nimble version of Eldritch Blast, except it's called Shadow Blast. But let me look over the other cantrips real quick.
And just so you know, the ramifications of y'all winning the gambling, by the way, you have advantage attacking him this first turn. He's basically doing stuff recklessly. I forgot it on yours, but you crit anyway, so it doesn't matter. But if you
Crit
attack,
anyway.
if you attack again, you'll be able to negate the disadvantage from multiple attacks in a single turn.
Okay.
And plus,
But
we have
casting a
advantage
spell does not
because
give
he's
you
prone. Or did he
disadvantage.
get up?
Legendary resistance, so he's not prone. Y'all are restrained, so you'll have disadvantage, but the advantage cancels that out if you want to attack him from the air.
Cool.
Okay, so these need to get put there now. We're just going to not do either one of those because I don't want him moving closer to me because that would be rude.
You don't?
No.
I do.
No.
I do. Daddy,
I do.
come over here.
So we will just use Shadow Blast, which is a necrotic cantrip. It does take 1 action. I don't know. I think this range is supposed to be 120 because it said range 12, but that might have been a typo.
That might be a typo. I don't think they're going in increments of 6.
Everything is increments of 5, but this is a range 12.
Yeah. That's probably 120.
Yeah. So that is 1d12 plus charisma.
And it's an attack
which would
roll?
make this
Oh, charisma.
damage roll. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you attack roll, damage roll, same thing, but like you wouldn't have, normally you'd have disadvantage for it being your second attack, but advantage.
Is that still considered a second
Yes.
attack if it's magic?
Between spells and martial, it both counts as attacking.
Okay. That is good to know.
Yeah, so if you were doing like a big 2-action cast kind of attack spell, you'd want to lead off with that one so that it doesn't
And
have the
then-
disadvantage on it, and then follow it
Okay.
up with like a sword strike or bow or whatever.
Yeah,
just
we'll
straight
smack him. And that is for 7 damage.
7 damage. Owie. Every little bit counts, and you have put a wallop on him for sure.
The help.
The help.
The help.
So helpful.
She's
is-
still a little sore about being called the help. She's
Is-
just like,
The help.
this is what I help with.
Yep.
Think.
Is that your turn?
That is the end of her turn.
Excellent. Then it is going to go to, he gets his in between your turns, and he is going to, if anyone in chat, drop what you think inspired me on this dude's moveset. He is going to just leap into the air at Reaper and just do this big cut downwards and knock you to the ground. Or attempts
I would
to.
like to reaction on that one.
Okay.
Shield of Justice.
Oh, no.
It's 1 action. Gain 10 armor for this round, then defend for free. You reflect radiant damage back at the attacker equals to the amount of blocked, ignoring armor.
Jesus.
Per
Okay.
Cast plus 5 armor for each additional mana spent. So I will cast it at 4 mana for a 15.
Okay. And then you get to defend for free. So what is your defense?
My defense is 13.
13?
So it'd be, yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna upcast that. I'm just gonna keep it. So it'd be 23.
I was about to say, I was like, there's no way it's 13. You just told me it's going to be increased by 14. So 23 is your total defense, right?
Yes.
Okay. Jesus. That's how you're avoiding all of the damage. Okay, so you're able to block all of this damage then. It was only 18 total damage. And I take the 18 back.
Where's my thing? Yes. Reflect radiant damage back at the amount.
Y'all are too strong. Nimble needs nerf.
Yep, just straight back, ignoring armor, so just...
Okay.
I feel better about Nimble now.
Well, you're not prone, but ow! That was definitely not worth it. And now it is... Ugh. Now it's your turn, Reaper.
Okay, I've got one action.
Welcome, Raiders!
The
The boss is getting its ass kicked because Nimble characters are apparently broken.
I'm going to cantrip rebuke. I'm going to deal 1d6 radiant damage to the target within 20 feet, ignoring armor.
Do you want to get up before you do that?
Can I, or is getting up an action?
It would be an action. It's movement.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Okay.
Hold on,
Oh yeah, because you only have one action on this turn because you used it for your reaction. Yep.
Or I could just. Is he within touching? Like
He is within touch.
I can touch him.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna grab his ankle instead, and I'm going to use Withering Touch.
Is it also a cantrip?
Yeah, but it's one action.
Okay.
Touch a target and deal 1d6 necrotic damage. They are considered undead until next turn.
Ooh, okay. So roll that 1d6.
Plus
it's
6
just-
damage every 5th spellcaster level. So that'll be
I guess 1d6 plus
1d12
6.
plus 6. Yep. 1d12 plus.
Oh, it's a d12. Okay. So it would be advantage because of his like rage, but it's disadvantage because of being prone. So just straight roll.
4.
4.
So 10 total.
10 total damage.
Yep.
He takes it. Ow.
Well, he is now considered undead until the next turn, and I will yell out, Rift on you.
Nice.
Yep.
Is that your turn?
I'm like, what?
Yep.
I smell undead.
I smell undead.
I smell it.
I am the undying master.
And then that is your turn?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna do my move and strike. So I move up to 50 feet, and I can attack at any point in those movements. And I do not attack because of wind style. I do not provoke attacks of opportunity. So, how much? So first, it's going to be at Reaper, who is prone, so I have advantage.
Ow.
All right, I will keep the 5, so that is going to be 11 points of damage to you.
How healthy are you looking?
Not good at all.
I am going to use my reaction, which is my life for my friends, and I can interpose for free. And so I actually grab her
Okay.
because she's within 10 feet of me.
But you don't have any movement. You are
don't I
restrained.
have-
You can't move.
Oh no!
It's okay. It's okay. I'm still up. I can take it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna double check this makes sense. Is restrained in here? Yeah, cannot move. So I'd say
okay.
to interpose. You got. I'm just trying to be fair to y'all by the
Did it
Read
say
the rules.
besides interpose?
What did you say?
Read what you just said, because it
You
didn't
can't
say
move.
besides.
It doesn't say.
And then the last sentence. Oh, you were okay. Sorry,
I was
you were just saying
pontificating that I don't think interpose has like nothing about the ability. You can use it for free, but it doesn't say that you can use it.
Yeah, it
like,
just
you're
says
not teleporting.
It says, if an ally within 10 feet would be struck with an attack, you can push them out of the way and become the new target for the attack. You enter their square and move them to the adjacent square of your choice. But because I'm restrained, I can't move.
Yep.
Alright, cool. Easy peasy.
Yep.
Noted.
Okay. That is dope,
And
though.
yeah, cool. Never
That
mind.
is incredibly
Later.
dope.
Keep it in your mind.
Keep
for
it in your
later.
mind. That
yeah,
will.
it's in my mind for later.
So that is 11 points of damage to Reaper, and then I already measured it. He's gonna have plenty of movement to get up to Sari, and gonna attack Sari. Oh, almost a crit. 15 points of damage to Sari.
No, it's not.
What do you got now?
We are going to defend, but
Okay.
we are going to use our planar being and get real fucking risky over here. So this puts us real close to the edge. Can instead gain 1 level of exhaustion to phase out of the material plane and ignore all damage.
Oh, interesting.
So she just kind of like shimmers for a bit, and then you can get that real like Feywild smell coming from her, and she goes, "Oh, that almost hurt."
Very cool. But you are halfway to death by exhaustion rules.
Oh yeah, we
Love
are
it.
real close.
Real close. Okay, that was his turn after Reapers, which means we're up to Pam.
Damn, I have 1 action this turn. So
Yup.
I will Quicken spell. There it is. That's 2 sorcery points. Right,
Sorcery
yeah,
points.
sorcery points, and I only have 1 left, which is so sad. And then I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt at 3rd level.
Nice.
So a arc of like almost like black light colored lightning just like spews out from me in a giant arc over towards.
Excellent.
It says I have to make an attack roll.
Yes. So in this case, you would just do the
We'll
D12,
make an attack.
and since it boosts, pick one of them as the primary, and then
Okay.
roll the other ones for damage.
Cool. So at 3rd level, the initial damage increases by 1d12 for each slot. So this will be 3d12 total. I did not prep enough d12s. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I am not used to.
So many D12s.
I know. I'm like, shit. Oh shit! I need to grab one. I can do that. I have my chest.
I have my charcuterie D12s from Raven and Riddle.
Ooh. They're so cute. I
It's
love that.
meaty.
Where are they? Fuck. Why do they have to be all the way at the bottom? I have like a chest and I put these little trays in it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. It's cute. Okay, there we go. Multiple D12s have been obtained.
Excellent. You are prepared.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Okay. The wormwood dice is my primary.
Okay.
Alright, let's go! You are gonna, like,
Oh no.
I gotta turn off the background, you can't
No,
see
it's
it.
okay. I'm guessing it's just a bunch of 12s. What did you get?
It's a 12, an 11, and a 10. The 12 is
Oh.
on the primary.
Yeah, so re-roll that exploding crit.
Yeah.
America.
That is a 7.
So 19 just off of that dice.
Yeah, so that's 19, and then 10 would
34.
be... Well, 10 would be
29
9.
And then 11
the
for-
11
for 40.
for 41.
Jesus.
No, 40.
Yeah.
No.
You
Yeah, 40.
you fry him. Just full Palpatine. He just slumps to the ground, smoke peeling off of his back.
Hi.
Damn.
I'm just buzzing with this radiant energy that's been like building up inside of it.
I know, poor Rift. It's still happening too. I'm just like, it's still.
You're just holding it.
Just
I'm
holding
like,
it.
oh, he's dead. Okay. Close my fingers.
Is he
Do we all
dead?
just drop to the ground?
You do not.
Oh my god.
At the end of your turn, sorry.
Dark Souls, let's go.
Let me see here. What is the Give me a will save.
I am decent at this. What? Okay. How does that translate to nimble?
Oh, should be will. I think your 3 saves are strength, dex, and will. Or strength, reflex, and will. Can't remember.
Yeah, strength, dex, and will.
It also,
Don't.
depending on your class, you'll either advantage on the will save or disadvantage, or it's just straight roll.
Yeah, so I think you have either an advantage, a disadvantage, or a straight roll, and then it's whatever your score is. So, like, wisdom for will, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, because they say will there, but they don't ever like Oh, the highest of your intelligence, wisdom, or charisma.
There it is.
Okay, there we go. I was like, I don't see it.
We're figuring it out.
We're
That's
getting
cool.
there. Wisdom is definitely not it. Or intelligence is not it. It's my wisdom. And then yeah, okay. So we gotta just wisdom roll this.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have advantage on this one. But that is okay because that is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Can y'all just roll low once?
No.
We
No.
did.
Did
I
earlier.
did. I lost all my rounds of that card game.
That's fair. The body slashes at you. You do take 19 points of slashing damage.
I will take that.
And it looks like he is dead, but there are these like purple veins coming off of the sword that are like moving the arm on its own. So seeing you do that and survive it, it's just going to keep hitting you. Because it gets 2 attacks with its move and strike.
The sword is.
That is going to be 22 points of slashing damage.
Okay. To make this survivable, we will defend again. We are not using the other one.
Have you already used defense this round? Since your last turn? I think so. I think you can only take each of the
or not-
reactions once.
No,
Not supposed to
as
do.
long as you have a move in nimble, you can. So
Can
you can
you-
take several reactions at once.
You can take several reactions, but not the
If
same
you have
kinds.
reaction.
Hold on.
Not the same kinds. There's another rule that's like you can take as many reactions as you want, but if you've already used attack of opportunity,
hold on.
no more attacks of opportunity. If you've already used defend, no more defends.
Is that
makes
in
sense.
the thing? Because looking at it, reactions are performed when it is not your turn. A hero can perform each reaction no more than once per round. So that is correct.
Yeah, there we go.
And we'll start with fewer. Okay. Then I takes that. And that
There
was
you go.
22?
22. Yep. You still up?
No.
Okay.
Because
So does that put you to dying?
That puts me to dying, correct.
Okay. So you gain a 4th point of exhaustion.
This is my last point of exhaustion. We are there.
No, you get 6.
It's ticks.
-2 for planar being. So we are there.
Oh.
I thought
So
it was
you-
-1.
Are you dead?
I think we're dead. For planar being, I'm pretty sure it's -2. When I was looking it up.
Let's Google this and make sure. Not Google, but Control F in the PDF. Uh-oh.
let's
Ruh-roh.
Google this.
But I don't know if the short rest takes away from any of the exhaustion, or if you have to long rest to
I
do
believe long rest is the only one that takes away from exhaustion.
Planar
unless
being,
you have-
minus
unless you
2
have a
maximum
backstory
exhaustion.
thing.
We're dead.
Did you-
Bye.
Did you pick a backstory thing?
I did. My background is planar being, so I get a -2 to my maximum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What do you
can
get in
phase out, but
return
you're at
for it?
risk.
Oh, you get phase out? Oh my
Gee
god.
willikers.
You can phase out and completely ignore damage instead of just minus the damage.
Yeah, but at the cost of an exhaustion point, which kills you.
Which,
Yep.
Damn.
Damn.
That sucks.
What?
I'm taking Sari's jaw.
perfect, as she would want.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add it to my belt of jaws.
You see the blade just straight into Sari's forehead as that phasing sort of fixes, and you don't get to phase out, and you just start to lean back and wilt with the blade. All right. Ruh-roh.
Oh.
That is gonna bring us around to Rift's turn.
Damn.
I'm
Okay.
restrained.
You are still restrained, yes.
How do I get out of this?
You can use an action to reattempt the save. So another strength save. This is still the first round, so you only have 2 actions.
Mhm.
It's the first round.
Yeah.
And I can't. Yeah, I'm the last person in the first round.
Rift's the last person in the first round.
I can't do anything. I'm going to try to use. Actually, can I heal from far away? No. Okay. I'm gonna attempt that saving throw again. Action 6 plus 4.
Probably not gonna get there.
Plus 6, 12.
No. Not a success.
I am stuck still.
You can try it again, that's only 1 action.
Okay.
That's true.
Oh, natural 20.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
And since you are doing it like under your control, you're able to like drop down to the ground and like land. You don't just fall and
Yeah.
splat.
Beautiful.
You are out of that.
I'm good. And then
You're landing.
okay. Yes. Now, just question: if I end my turn, how do I get my actions back? At
End
the
your
end of
turn.
my
Your
turn or
actions
at
are
the
now
top of
back.
the round.
Yes.
All right, cool. So now I have reactions.
Now you
again
have
and
reactions
I'm-
to spend. Yes.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Because I've got actually quite a few things
Reactions.
that I can do. Yeah.
Yeah, and Nimble, you get all of the actions for your next round at the end of your turn. So
Cool.
end your turn.
And-
You got 3 actions.
And I get free ones.
Yes.
They don't use up actions, which is fun. All right, cool, excellent. That's the end of my turn then.
Excellent. Then this guy is going to swoop, move over to here.
Is he like? Does the sword just go into the dirt and then like, like?
You see the sword like pushes off and launches this sort of like limp ragdoll body through the air and brings it down on Pam. Here we go, Pam. No. That is going to be a hit. I rolled low for damage.
Okay.
9, and then 2d6 from the fall is 8. 17.
Can I see how healthy?
23
Pam is, by the way?
points of damage.
Well,
You're out.
I
Yeah.
use my friends.
Oh, you did
before
it?
me.
okay.
Ah, nice. So you get to move
Oh.
10 feet for free.
10 feet. I take the space that they were in and I
That's
push
right.
them 5 feet away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoop, sorry.
Oh,
That was
sorry.
my bad.
No, it's alright. No, you're good. Cool. That's the end of that. And I got that for free, 1 per round.
Nice. So you take the however much damage that was going to be.
That's correct. Oh, I'm going to defend because that uses an action.
Can you?
You said
You
I could use
mul-
as many reactions in a
Yes,
row,
but can
right?
you do as many reactions on the same trigger? I don't know. What
Hold
what
on.
does defense
Probably
say?
not. Probably not then.
Hold on. It is.
I actually have defense here.
You are prone.
No, oh yeah, you can. A hero can perform each reaction no more than one per round, and that was only two actions. Can I interpose and defend at the same time? Yes, as long as you have enough actions to spend. You won't, however, be able to do so again until your next turn is over, since each of those is limited to one per round.
Cool. So yeah, you can interpose and defend. So you defend
Yes.
against. It was 23
'Cause
damage.
how much? Yeah, 23. So, and then I've got a 19 defense.
That sounds right.
So,
I think.
yeah, so 4 damage.
4 damage total. Nice. There you go.
Nice. How's it?
That is well. So you said the interpose is a free reaction.
Yeah, because it is
'Cause you've got
something
the-
I get at a certain level. At
Yeah.
5th level, I get it for once for free.
Yep.
And then the defend used 1 action, so now I have 2
Is that one freebie per long rest or per short rest or
per round.
per round? Jesus. Okay. Very cool.
And let me just quadruple check it. It says, yeah, because it's interposed for free, full stop. So
Okay.
it's that's my assumption, is because you can use
You're
interpose
using the
once per round.
interpose. It's just that you're changing it from being 1 action to a free action for your
Yeah.
reaction. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. You are just moving all around the battlefield now, blocking all the things.
Mm.
So as this sword really is flailing down into Pam, you are able to leap up and like absorb some of that blow, toss her out of the way, and take the rest of the damage from yourself.
Do I need to
Kiss
make
on
a
a
concentration
sweet kiss on the
check?
forehead.
You do not need to make concentration. It's only when like a crit happens on you that you need to make concentration. So that was his turn after Rift's turn, right? So we're back up to Charisma.
All right, I will use an action to get out of the
Yes.
re-roll the save.
You are still up in the swirly smokies, so yes, do a strength save real quick.
Send help. 15.
15, I don't think is it. Let me double check. No, just barely not enough.
Damn it. Fine then. Can I still at least do other stuff, or is it just like I officially can only just?
You could still do ranged attacks. You could anything at range you could still do. It's just probably a disadvantage because of the restraint.
Because I'm going to cast Emboldening Bond.
Ooh.
As an action, I can choose 3 willing creatures within 30 feet of me to create a magical bond for 10 minutes. And each creature within 30 feet has a d4 added to their attack. So it's essentially like me giving out a bless.
It's a bless spell, essentially. Nice. So who are you?
It's a bless spell, but it doesn't cost a spell slot.
Yep, exactly. So
Nice.
who are you giving that to?
To the 3 people that are still alive.
Nice.
Mhm.
Cool. So that's gonna be Reaper. Does that include yourself or just them?
I think it's just them, but they have to make sure they stay like within 30 feet of me to have this thing going.
Okay. What's a good bless thing? We'll do this. There we go. Yeah, blessed. There's even one in there. We
Yay.
found it. Blessed. Hashtag blessed. You're blessed. You're blessed.
Now, was
You're
that,
blessed.
since it's just as an action, is that like 1 action of mine, or is that 2 actions? Because it's not technically a spell, it's an ability.
Is that? I was gonna say, is that channel divinity or like a cleric ability thingy?
It's a cleric ability.
Okay, so I'd say 1 action because the stuff that the Nimble characters are doing are hog wild for 1 action and reaction. So yeah, that's an action.
Okay, then for my second move, I am going to shoot my gun.
Shoot my gun! Yep. Valid. This will be at disadvantage because of the, whatchamacallit, the restrained.
All right, I have rolled a 9 on the dice.
That is still...
The other was a 10.
So it ate a crit is really what happened here.
You cuffed
Friggin-
me on a crit.
Freaking gun nun here. Yeah, what's your plus dex?
My plus dex is... Whoa. I think... What? One moment, trying to figure out my spells and stuff, because I know we had it... It's +2.
+2? Okay. So that
Yeah.
is 10 damage total.
Yep.
Alrighty. Looking rough. Like,
Wait,
no,
9 plus 2
sorry.
is 11.
Oh, you rolled a 9. I'm a dumbass. Yep. That is 11.
Yep.
I thought in some reason my head had it as 8. There we go. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Well, then if you
I
want to
am
get
still-
on the ground, I will gladly let you go to the ground. So here we go. The
Oh no.
weird sword piloted corpse launches itself into the air once more at you this time. That is going to be.
What did I even do to it?
What did I do?
I just shot it.
I just shot it in the face. 22 points of slashing damage.
I am down.
Oh gosh.
No. Oh no.
Oh no.
Shit.
It is going to end right over there. And you are no longer
Not
restrained.
down, just another exhaustion point, right?
Question.
Yes, just another exhaustion point. So you're up to 3 exhaustion, and you are prone on the ground after that. What's your armor like? Could you have defended any of that?
I feel like my armor isn't that high.
Oh yeah,
all,
you're still in
'cause-
5e land. My brain.
Yeah.
It's
I think I got like a
melting.
+4.
Yeah. Let me go.
Like with my, so it would have done anything. I knew this was gonna happen, but ayo,
Ayo.
emboldening bond.
Emboldening bond. Let's see here. Yeah, charisma's a defense of 4,
4.
so the defend
Yeah.
reaction probably not worth it. Okay, but that's all it can do. It can only do the big slam jam once, and that is gonna bring us to Sari. Rest in peace. And then over to Reaper. I guess as it kills you,
Yeah.
fewer turns it can take in a round. That's silver linings.
That's, I guess, true.
Gotta make us cry.
Gotta make us cry.
Okay, so I get 3 back? 3 actions? So I'm not dying.
Did you use a reaction? I thought you did. Nope.
On my last turn before it was my turn.
Okay,
I think.
so yeah, no, I think you're good. So I think you have 3 actions now.
Okay. Okay, I will do 1 action to stand up.
Yep.
I will do my second action to heal. And I am going to upcast it with the rest of my mana.
Ooh.
And okay, wait, hold on. So if I cast it out, like just the first level, it says touch a creature and heal it 1d plus key HP. Upcast for each additional mana spent, choose 1 +1 target plus 30 feet range plus 1d6 healing. If 5 plus mana is spent, you may also heal 1 negative condition, blind, deaf, petrified, etc. Oh well. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Well, there's not even 5 of us. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. So I'll do.
Sorry.
You couldn't have healed
I'd like
me.
to-
Sorry.
Yeah.
The
Who's that
resurrection
healed?
spells are at like level 6 and 7 tier
Oh
spells.
gosh.
Yeah, I saw
So-
that.
You don't get
Yeah.
that till you're like,
Like,
high
Yeah.
level.
I see. It's like tier 7 and 9
Yes.
on the radiant. Yeah. Or 6
Oof.
and 9.
Because I just had a quick look through, they definitely removed your ability to like resurrect folks
That
until you're
Sucks.
high levels.
You gotta
'Cause I
earn them
have-
reses.
that really sucks because I actually have. Like I made sure I brought diamonds and now I
Yep.
can't use them.
Now you can't
That
use.
really-
Oh,
Sucks.
brutes.
God.
Go back to 5e temporarily.
Yeah. You could just quantum shift into 5e, resurrect Sari, and then come back.
I could. With that, does that mean I have to touch the first person and then it spans out, or just within?
The
like,
way I'm
that
interpreting that
range?
is that you could spend those to like change the spell as a whole. So it's like
Okay.
meta magic writers. So like if you spend 1 mana to increase the range to 30 feet, and then you spend the rest on targets, you're going to heal all of those targets that can be anywhere within 30 feet, whatever it can heal. That's how I'm hearing it. Did that make sense?
Okay. It makes sense to me, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I will upcast it to 4. Because I think a negative condition, that doesn't count.
I don't think y'all have any negative
Probably.
condition. Yeah, it didn't list exhaustion, but I mean, exhaustion is a negative condition. I don't know.
I mean, that seems like it would probably be a whole thing.
I think it counts because it falls under conditions, and it's in there. The most common conditions: exhaustion.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a quick search for exhaustion in the player's PDF.
Yeah, I'm literally looking at it right now, and it is under conditions.
Oh, okay.
I was seeing if there were any spells that or abilities that called out exhaustion as something special.
One.
But that's that thing. Oh God, sorry, I was just a random berserker. Their barbarian version. You can now survive an additional 4 levels of exhaustion before death.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
There's a lot of exhaustion stuff in the berserker. I imagine just being able to survive it. Gain 1 level of exhaustion. You may gain 1 level. There's a lot of. It comes up often, but I'm not seeing anything that's specifically about curing it. So, which would say it falls just under the heading of negative conditions. So I'm inclined to agree that you can just get rid of it.
Cool. Then I will upcast it to 5 mana, which is the last of mine, but that's okay. I will give everybody 66? It's 1d6 plus 5 more. So it'd be 6 plus 1d6 healing for each mana that I use, and that's 5. So it should be 66.
Touch a creature and heal it 1d6 plus key HP. Upcast. For each additional mana spent, choose 1 plus 1 target plus 30 feet plus 1d6 healing. Okay, so you have to choose 1, so you can either get it to everyone or heal for more. So if it's
okay.
normally 1, and then so it's normally like 1 mana to spend, right? And then you're dumping 4 more into it.
Okay, so then I will do 1d6. Oh shit. Well, how would I choose 1 plus 1 target if I can't touch anybody? Oh, I guess they'd have to be right
30-foot range. So yeah, the first one is to cast it at all, right? And then
It's
the second
arcing off like chain lightning.
And then the second mana is to increase the range to 30 feet. So you could do 1 target, 1d6 at 30 feet. Right? With 2 mana. And then third mana is to add another target. So 2 targets at 30 feet, 1d6. Fourth mana, 3 targets at 30 feet, 1d6. Fifth mana, you could do 4 targets, 1d6 at 30 feet.
Plus the negative condition.
And then because you get the 5 plus rider of also removing a negative condition.
Oh, I see. Okay. Cool.
Each additional mana you dump into it, you're picking one of those options. One of the options is to increase the amount of healing. So if you walk up and like touch somebody and just dump all of your mana into them and have a bunch of healing happen. Or you could do like an AoE burst and heal a bunch of people just a little bit.
Okay.
If you had all the mana, could you add a point to do so then upgrade to say 2d6
It's for
one
each
person?
one you add.
Yeah.
So it's not add all of these. It's you're choosing one and
so you could pick
spending
one
into that.
person and do 2d6 on them to then do.
Or you could do 3 targets, 2d6 at 30 feet.
I'm so confused.
How much? Yeah, you gotta
Okay,
mana
so-
out, mana math.
So your first action in mana is the spell itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Your second mana, you're exuding the range to hit further away.
30 feet.
Your third mana is
Is
you're adding your
target.
secondary target. Your
Okay.
fourth mana is adding your third target. Your fifth mana, what are we spending that on?
Yeah, so do you want to heal yourself? Or do you want to
Okay, so that's
increase the
another
healing?
target.
So that's another target. So yeah, it's healing all 4 of
Okay.
you without having to move, and it's healing them all for
So-
1d6 plus your wisdom.
Yeah, so they're only getting 1d6. Now, if you want to add a 6th mana, you make it 2d6.
I do
You
not
don't
have 6 mana.
Yeah, you only have
Okay,
5
so you've
mana.
got 5. And then, because you're spending 5 mana, you're healing the negative condition of exhaustion.
Yep.
And that's
For
not
everybody.
from the choose. That is
you
for
don't
everybody.
have to pick that. That just automatically happens.
So you
Okay,
get
I get it
everyone
now.
in the group for 1d6.
Okay,
And you're at a
cool.
30-foot
Plus a
range.
level exhaustion.
Okay, I get it.
Yes.
Nice. All right. So, do you roll just the 1d6 and it's for everyone, or do we roll out
Yeah.
1d6s?
1d6 plus key? What is
Probably your
key
wisdom
again?
modifier,
That's-
whatever you're using
yeah,
to
I think
cast
it is.
it.
Okay, I think just 3.
So Reaper, roll that, and then everyone will get this amount.
5 for everybody.
Nice. 5 HP to everyone except Sari. Sorry.
Sorry.
That's really cool that it lets you like customize how you want to heal people, though. That's a really versatile, if complicated, spell.
Yeah.
Just gotta
And
sit
it's
down and prep yourself for a test.
And it's neat because it's only ever one action, even if you make it essentially like an AoE spell. That's really cool.
That is nice. That's, I'm enjoying this. I like this.
So standing up was one action. Heal was second action. Is there anything you want to do for your third action?
I will. Oh, that's okay. Yeah. Okay. I will give who's after me? I forget.
After you will be Pam.
I will. No. That's not gonna work. Yeah. I will. Cancel in there. Yes. Darn. Okay. Then I will rebuke and deal 2d6 damage to target within 20 feet.
Nice.
Deal double damage against undead or the cowardly.
Okay. Is there a
Is this word
save
undead?
or is it I'm guessing this is like an attack roll. It doesn't say attack because it's nimble. It's just rolling damage, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
So I roll 2d6.
2d6, and we'll literally just mathematically double it because this is definitely undead.
Okay. Okay, so I rolled 2 4s. So 16.
16 damage. Ow! Just this. What does this look like for your rebuke?
I think there's just like a swirl of like what looks like ghostly water around here before it like shoots out at the target.
Nice. So you see that water sort of like blast and melt away some of Takudachi's like dying flesh, and this sword is just like trying to fight on. That is your turn. It is going to. We'll do one attack at charisma because you're prone, so I get advantage. Haha. Okay, so the 6 will keep, so that's 12 damage to you, and then 1 at Pam because you're also prone. That is going to be 15 damage to you.
I'm down again.
Okay, you get that exhaustion right back on you. And dying.
When you get to exhaustion, do your points go back to the top then?
No. Exhaustion doesn't impact your hit points. It's just a thing that keeps coming back onto you as you go to 0.
So then you just stay at 0?
Yeah, you stay at 0, you have the dying condition, and then if you get healed above 0, you lose the dying condition, but that exhaustion hangs around.
Alright, cool. So once you're at 0, then every time you get hit, you get another level of
Yeah.
exhaustion.
So it is just like swinging around
Slaying.
itself.
Yeah.
Just this one limb that's sort of just like being like fed with this weird fluid coming off of the sword.
Okay.
Pam, you are up.
Hello. I've been doing a lot of thinking about this.
And that damage
Um,
didn't knock you down, right? You're still up?
No, I have 1 hit point.
Nice.
So I'm gonna use an action. I almost said my action. My brain is still a D&D. To deal a D12 of lightning damage.
Oh, yeah.
Because that is how fucking Witch Bolt works.
that's how Witch
why
Bolt
it's
works.
Cool.
So do that D12.
Do that D12.
Do that D12.
Cool. That's 11.
Woo!
Yeah.
You see the lightning follow those same veins of like the demonic energy coming off of the sword. It's just like it's just like popping through the body. The arm is almost about to fall off. It's very close to being done.
So here's my question.
Here's your answer.
Because they're all actions.
Uh-huh.
They're all just regular actions, but the spell is designed for
So
D&D 5e.
for spells, cantrips are 1. Normal non-AoE spells leveled are 2. And
I
then-
don't have to recast it.
Yes.
It's already cast. It's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
there. So
So I
I'm
would
using
say
an action
Yep.
to do that.
You're just doing
And
the
then-
action to like zap.
To deal
and
the
then you still
damage.
have 2 more actions.
Yeah. So can I use another action to deal more damage, or is that too OP?
Ooh, I would say since this is an auto damage, yeah. So you can use the
Yeah.
2. You can do the 2 actions for something else, not the Palpatine.
Not the cool.
Yeah.
That's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure because
I'm gonna treat it. This is very PF2E. I'm gonna treat it like you could sustain that spell and you get its effects
Okay.
again, but then you gotta do your other 2
But
actions.
I gotta do
somewhere
something else.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. That works out. I'm
Charisma
gonna
wants to
healing word
lawyer on your
myself.
behalf. What do you got, Bun? What's happening?
What?
I was
What
gonna
did you
say
got?
for blessed, don't we have the rule that if you are blessed, like it's one
Ooh,
more
I forgot
higher
I'm
for
blessed.
Brits and stuff?
So you rolled 11 on the D12, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Roll again. That
Roll
explodes.
another one.
Roll another one.
I forgot about
I
blessed.
forgot about that too.
I need to.
Thank you for approaching the bench.
Yeah.
The objection,
I need to have-
objection stands.
I need my
Okay, so
post-it
then back
notes. I need to pull some post-it notes.
My
up here to
unconscious
just like
body
write.
will do fucking something.
Amazing.
God darn it!
Gosh darn it, I
Okay.
will contribute.
That was so close to being a 12, but it's a 2.
A 2.
Yeah, it teased me. It rolled over to the 12 and then was like,
I'm talking to you, everyone out there that doesn't believe me. It had 2 hit points left.
"You're fucking kidding me!"
The number of fucking times that this group deals exact C damage, I'd have a lot of fucking nickels. How
You would
do
have a lot of nickels.
what does it look like? The lightning combined with charisma's like blessing, this empowering bond. What does that look like? How is the empowering bond changing the lightning to do this damage?
I think it does that. I think it's kind of like God, I'm trying to think of words. What is that? It's kind of like a whole extra surge of energy goes through. So it's like fortified. Like the actual lightning bolts get
Mhm.
bigger. And afterward there's a loud like a thunder crack from the amount of like heat that it put out.
Nice.
So
And-
a heavenly kind of like thunderous sound in a clear sky happens.
And there's another sound that happens in that thunder crack. What is that, charisma?
Other sound?
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
what is the flavor of your spell casting that comes
What's
into
the
that?
flavor?
Give me the flavor. Flavor.
Well, I imagine it more as like the lightning bolt kind of changes its shape a little bit. So instead of an extra sound, it like kind of starts getting much more like frills and like kind of more stabby bits like from a rose.
Oh, nice.
I love it. It just
It's-
grows like
it's like
little
lightning thorn vines into this
thorns.
thing.
Yeah.
And it just
I love
rips
it.
the arm off. The sword falls to the ground and just starts screaming. And like you see that like horrible like metal bending in on itself as it like implodes, and there's just this rusted, awful, smoking stick of nothing left there.
I love it.
And that is where we're gonna
I'm a
end
badass
today's
bitch.
session. We did it.
Oh,
You survived.
I'm a bad bitch.
You're a bad bitch. Oh, you a bad
Now,
bitch.
can I
huh?
sleep for 3 days?
So now do I drop to the ground?
Yeah. From exhaustion, from adrenaline, from anything, you all drop to the ground and like, ah!
Love it. I'm like, fuck.
Amazing.
Did you guys see that? That was so cool.
Well, oh no, sorry.
that was very cool.
Oh,
I'm gonna healing word, charisma. Charisma?
Charisma.
Yes.
Yes. I'll do that.
Christmas spelled with a K.
Just at
Yeah.
first.
That was an amazing job. We are diving further into Nimble. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Thank you to Danny, Mark, and Haley for doing a bunch of extra research and spending the time to do some conversions up into Nimble for your actual character sheets so we could see more of that system. And good job slaying yet another demon. When we return next week, you will be on, for keeping count, the last of the 7 demons that reside in this space. And so now we will get to see you versus the Shadow Empress. Will Sari be there? I don't know. Cliffhanger. We'll see.
Cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger. Papow.
We
Let
loot
me-
the body.
We loot the body. What
I
does
loot the
Sari have
body.
on her? Got some sick loot.
And we know that Zaddy's got some coin.
Couple of coins on him. Yeah.
We fucking
Yeah.
do. We
Yeah.
know. And it's exciting.
Yeah. Loot that corpse. Get your swag on.
I'll
if
just
you-
get my first investment back, and then we'll split the rest.
Yes.
Yes.
Amazing.
Get your
Thank you.
investment back.
Thank you everyone for joining us. Make sure and check out Nimble over on Backer Kit. There's still a few weeks left in the campaign, I believe. Go check us out over on YouTube and Patreon for all of our previous content as well as some premium content if you would like to. Even if you join at the free tier, you are still going to get some bonus materials over there. And stick around for the raid. Until next week, are you ready for more tales?
Always.
Goodbye, everybody. We're raiding. Stick around for the raid, everybody. I'm a pilot now. Goodbye.
Well, stick around for the raid, everybody. Stick around. Charisma, you got 6 points.